Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dankelberg, and today we're going to be discussing whether or not consoles should allow mouse and keyboard. So this topic is being brought up by Fortnite's solo Showdown and iDrop's Bodies, the guy who used mouse and keyboard to win his way to $130,000. Basically, the guy had gotten 129 eliminations, and the community launched an investigation about it. They looked up his stats, they tracked him, they watched his streams, they watched the replays. Nobody believed it, but Epic came out and cleared him, so maybe that'll be a topic for another video. But it does bring up the topic today of whether or not consoles should allow mouse and keyboard. Personally, I think they shouldn't. On competitive type games, on multiplayer games, they should not allow this. On single player games, sure, why not? But multiplayer? No. Mouse and keyboard is far more accurate than a controller can ever hope to be. And along with that, you have to understand that consoles were made specifically to keep people on an even playing field. Equal hardware, equal controllers, and equal equipment equals equal play on everybody. But now we have mouse and keyboard support for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and they're moving towards it having native support. And to be honest with you, I think that's a bad thing and could ruin a lot of console competitive type games, you know? It could ruin a lot of them. And specifically, games that I have in mind are Rainbow Six Siege, Fortnite, PUBG, for example, and also other games, For Honor, and much more. So, you know, when we look at this, we're looking at what is better. Having a even level playing field for those who are more casual, because consoles do cater to the bigger casual market that video games are in. Or do we allow hardcore players who play on PC to hop on to PlayStation 4 as well to get easy kills and easy wins? Trust me, nobody's getting a mouse and keyboard just because they're more comfortable with it. They're getting a mouse and keyboard because they notice that the majority of the people that they're going to be playing against on PS4 and Xbox One are using an inferior controller. And since auto-aim is still active while you use a mouse and keyboard, that means you get double the amount of accuracy because not only do you snap onto the target, making it far more easier to shoot your target, but you can also then track them much more accurately with a mouse and keyboard than you can with a controller. So things have gotten a little hairy, and I believe that the iDrop's Body situation is basically a good catalyst for speaking about this topic. And I think that generally consoles need to stay level. Consoles need to keep that level, fair, and even playing field, or else competitive games will no longer exist on consoles, and that would be a poor sight to see, because I've seen a lot of good competitive players play off of console. And not only that, but we've seen so many console games come up that are competitive that have joined the esports scene, that have gotten popular off of esports. This could legitimately hurt a lot of games. Now, granted, this support is not native, okay? It's not native. You do need adapters to do this. It is not a native. But this further drives the issue that if somebody really, truly wants to have an unfair advantage against people on PS4 and Xbox One, well, they're able to do so. And I don't think that they should. I think it is an absolute nightmare for a console player to go up against somebody with a mouse and keyboard, especially if they know that 9 times out of 10 that they're gonna lose to that guy. Now, obviously, your equipment doesn't equate to skill. I understand that. So, you having a mouse and keyboard doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be better than somebody on console. But it does inherently give you a giant advantage that that other person who's using a controller does not have. And honestly, that type of advantage should not be allowed. But I want to ask what you guys think about the iDrop Body situation and also the mouse and keyboard situation on PS4 and Xbox One. Do you guys think that native support should be added to PS4 and Xbox One for mouse and keyboard? Or do you think that they should eliminate support for it whatsoever, even through the use of adapters, and ban people who are suspected of using a mouse and keyboard? Or do you think that it's completely fine and no cause for alarm is necessary? Anyway, guys, that's been today's video. My name is Dankelberg. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit a like on this video as well. Then go ahead and click that bell notification icon so that way you'll never miss a future video from me again. So guys, I'll see you in the next video.